You know, it's a surprising truth how often the very foods we think are good for us can secretly be working against our health. Especially as we get a little older, we hear so much conflicting advice out there. Don't we one day? Something's a superfood. The next, it's on the naughty list. And when it comes to snacking, many of us reach for something quick, something that seems natural and wholesome, like a handful of nuts. But what if I told you that some of those seemingly innocent nuts you're munching on could actually be contributing to issues like inflammation, digestive upset, even memory fog, or worse, putting your heart at risk? It's a painful reality to discover that a seemingly healthy habit might be harming you, leaving you feeling less energetic, less sharp, and just not quite yourself. But here's the secret with a little knowledge. You can turn your snacking habits into a powerful ally for your well-being. Imagine feeling more vibrant, thinking more clearly, and having more energy to do the things you love, simply by making a few smart swaps in your daily routine. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the world of nuts. We'll uncover 4 incredible nuts that you absolutely should be eating every single day to boost your energy, support your brain, and keep your body thriving. And just as importantly, we'll reveal 4 specific types of nuts that you should avoid at all costs if you want to protect your long-term health. Stick with me, because watching to the end will reveal something that might truly surprise you about how simple food choices can make an extraordinary difference in your senior years. So, let's start with the good news, the fantastic nuts that deserve a regular spot in your daily diet, especially as we gracefully mature. And the first one on our list, a true powerhouse for seniors, are almonds. Now, when I talk about almonds, I mean plain, raw, unsalted almonds. Not the sugar-coated ones, not the heavily roasted ones. Just the pure, unadulterated goodness. Why almonds? Well, they're like little nutritional gold mines. For starters, they are absolutely packed with vitamin E, a crucial antioxidant that works tirelessly to protect your cells from damage. As we age, our cells are constantly battling oxidative stress, and vitamin E is like a little shield, helping to keep everything running smoothly. This isn't just about looking good, it's about protecting your brain, keeping your skin healthy, and supporting your immune system. Think about it. A stronger immune system means fewer sniffles and more days enjoying life. Beyond vitamin E, almonds are also a fantastic source of magnesium. Magnesium is one of those minerals that often gets overlooked, but it plays a role in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. That's a lot for us. As seniors, magnesium is vital for muscle function, nerve function, and even maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. Ever feel those frustrating muscle cramps, especially at night sometimes? A magnesium deficiency can be a culprit. A handful of almonds can help top up those levels. And if you're concerned about bone health, which many of us are, almonds contribute to that too. They provide calcium, of course, but also phosphorus, another essential mineral for strong bones. It's not just about dairy. Plant-based sources like almonds are excellent additions to your bone-building efforts. Now, how many almonds are we talking about? A small handful, say about 20-23 almonds, which is roughly an ounce, is a perfect daily serving. You can toss them into your morning oatmeal, sprinkle them over a salad for some satisfying crunch, or simply munch on them as a quick pick-me-up snack between meals. They're incredibly versatile. Imagine starting your day with a yogurt parfait layered with fresh berries and a sprinkle of chopped almonds. Not only does it taste delightful, but you're giving your body a head start with vital nutrients. Or, if you find yourself feeling a bit peckish mid-afternoon, instead of reaching for something processed, grab that small handful of almonds. They offer a good balance of healthy fats, fiber, and protein, which helps you feel full and satisfied, preventing those blood sugar spikes and crashes that can leave you feeling sluggish. So, for a healthier heart, sharper mind, and stronger bones, make friends with almonds. So it's moving on to our second incredibly beneficial nut, one that truly stands out for its unique brain-boosting properties, walnuts. If almonds are the general health superstars, walnuts are specifically tailored for your brain. You've probably seen how a walnut kernel looks a bit like a tiny brain, and it's almost as if nature is giving us a little hint. Walnuts are the best plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. Now, we often hear about omega-3s from fish oil, and those are fantastic. But for those who prefer plant-based options or just want to diversify their intake, walnuts are an absolute must. These omega-3s are critical for brain health. They help reduce inflammation in the brain, which is key to maintaining cognitive function as we age. They also support overall brain health, potentially helping with memory and protecting against age-related cognitive decline. Think about it this way. Your brain is always working, always processing, always remembering. It needs the right fuel to perform its best. And omega-3s from walnuts are like premium fuel. Studies have even shown connections between regular walnut consumption and improved cognitive performance in older adults. It's not a magic pill, of course, but it's a simple, delicious way to give your brain a helping hand. Beyond brain power, walnuts also offer a good dose of antioxidants, even more than many other common nuts. These antioxidants, including polyphenols, help fight off damage from free radicals throughout your body, contributing to overall well-being and helping to slow down the aging process at a cellular level. Just like almonds. A small handful of walnuts, about 7 whole walnuts or 14 halves, is a perfect daily serving. They're slightly bitter. Earthy flavor makes them a wonderful addition to so many dishes. You can chop them up and sprinkle them over your morning cereal. Blend them into a smoothie for an extra nutritional kick. Or even add them to savory dishes like roasted vegetables or a chicken salad. One of my favorite ways to enjoy them is simply as a snack with a piece of fruit, like an apple. The healthy fats in walnuts help your body absorb the vitamins from the fruit, and the combination keeps you feeling satisfied for longer. So, for a sharper mind, better memory, and a powerful antioxidant boost, reach for those wonderful walnuts. They truly are a gift from nature for our aging brains. Now that we've discussed these 2 incredible nuts that are vital additions to your diet, let's move on to 2 more that deserve a spot. Along with some important nuts you really should be steering clear of. Building on our journey of smart snacking, let's talk about 2 more gems that can significantly uplift your health. First up, we have pistachios. These vibrant green nuts aren't just pretty to look at. They pack a serious nutritional punch, especially beneficial for us as we navigate our senior years. One of the standout features of pistachios is their unique blend of nutrients that are particularly good for eye health. They contain lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful antioxidants that are known to protect your eyes from age-related macular degeneration and cataracts, conditions that sadly become more common as we get older. Think of these as tiny internal sunglasses, shielding your eyes from harmful light and oxidative stress. Keeping our vision sharp means maintaining our independence, our ability to read, to drive, and to fully appreciate the world around us. Beyond eye health, pistachios are also a wonderful source of potassium, a mineral crucial for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Many of us are monitoring our blood pressure closely, and incorporating potassium-rich foods like pistachios is a delicious way to support cardiovascular health. They also offer a respectable amount of protein and fiber, which work together to keep you feeling full and satisfied, helping with weight management, a common concern for many seniors. The fiber also aids digestion, promoting regularity and preventing issues like constipation, which can become more prevalent as we age. And here's a fun fact about pistachios, because they're often eaten in their shells. It actually slows down your eating pace. This pistachio effect can lead to consuming fewer calories overall, as the act of shelling gives your brain time to register fullness. So, not only are you getting fantastic nutrients, but you're also naturally controlling your portion size. A typical serving size is about 49 shelled pistachios, which sounds like a lot, but remember they're small and light. You can enjoy them as a delightful snack. Add them to your morning yogurt, or even sprinkle them on a savory dish like roasted chicken or a vibrant green salad. Their slightly sweet and nutty flavor complements a wide range of foods. Just remember, as with all nuts, opt for the unsalted, natural versions to reap the most benefits without unwanted sodium. So, for clearer vision, a healthier heart, and improved digestion, make room for pistachios in your daily routine. Now, let's turn our attention to our 4th beneficial nut, pecans. These buttery, rich nuts are often associated with indulgent desserts but in their natural, unsweetened form, they are an absolute boon for senior health. Pecans are loaded with antioxidants, particularly ellagic acid, which is known for its anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is a silent culprit in many age-related diseases, from heart issues to joint pain. So incorporating foods that help combat it is incredibly valuable. Imagine reducing some of those nagging aches and discomforts just by enjoying a delicious nut. Furthermore, pecans are excellent for heart health. They contain monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, the good fats that can help lower bad cholesterol levels and reduce your risk of heart disease. It's a delicious way to give your heart the support it needs to keep pumping strong for years to come. Pecans also provide essential minerals like zinc, important for immune function and wound healing, and manganese, which plays a role in bone formation and metabolism. And much like the other nuts we've discussed, their fiber content is a huge plus for digestive health, ensuring everything keeps moving smoothly and preventing discomfort. About a handful, or roughly 15 pecan halves, makes for a perfect daily serving. They're incredibly versatile. Enjoy them on their own. Toss them into your oatmeal or yogurt. Add them to a fruit salad, or even use them to add a rich, buttery crunch to baked goods like whole grain muffins. Just be mindful of added sugars there. Of course. So, for a powerful anti-inflammatory boost, a healthier heart, and robust bone support, make pecans a regular part of your healthy eating plan. Now that we've celebrated the magnificent 4 nuts you should be eating daily, it's equally important to talk about the ones that could be undoing all your good efforts. It's not just about what you add to your diet, but what you take away. And the first type of nut that you should absolutely avoid at all costs, especially as a senior, are sugar-coated nuts. I'm talking about those tempting honey-roasted peanuts, candied almonds, glazed pecans, or pralines that you often find at the grocery store or as part of dessert trays. They might taste wonderfully sweet, but the high sugar content completely negates any health benefits the nuts might offer and introduces a host of new problems. Think about it. Excess sugar contributes to inflammation throughout the body, which, as we discussed, is a major driver of chronic diseases in older adults. It can worsen joint pain, contribute to heart disease, and even accelerate cognitive decline by creating what's sometimes called brain fog. Beyond inflammation, these sugary coatings lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar, which is particularly dangerous for those managing or at risk of type 2 diabetes, even if you don't have diabetes. These constant sugar fluctuations can lead to energy crashes, irritability, and contribute to weight gain, putting extra strain on your joints and heart. The added sugar also often comes with unhealthy fats and artificial ingredients, further burdening your system. So, while a small taste on a special occasion might seem harmless, making sugar-coated nuts a regular snack is a direct path to undermining your health. It's far better to enjoy the natural sweetness of fruit alongside your plain nuts, or perhaps a tiny drizzle of pure maple syrup on a few plain nuts you've prepared yourself, giving you control over the sugar amount. But those prepackaged, sugar-laden varieties, steer clear. Closely related to our first warning are the excessively salted nuts. You know the ones, those incredibly savory, addictive nuts, like roasted salted peanuts or super salted cashews that make you crave more and more. While a little bit of salt is necessary for bodily functions, the amount in many commercially salted nuts goes far beyond what's healthy, especially for seniors. The biggest concern here is sodium content, which directly impacts blood pressure. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is a silent killer, significantly increasing your risk of heart attack, stroke, and kidney disease. As we age, our bodies often become more sensitive to sodium, meaning even moderate amounts can cause blood pressure to creep up. Beyond blood pressure, excess sodium can lead to water retention, causing uncomfortable bloating and swelling, particularly in the ankles and feet. It can also put extra strain on your kidneys, which are already working hard as we get older. When you reach for a handful of these overly salted nuts, you're often consuming a significant portion of your recommended daily sodium limit in just one snack. It's a prime example of how something seemingly small can have a big cumulative effect. Instead, choose unsalted or lightly salted nuts. If you truly crave a bit of flavor, you can add your own herbs and spices, like a pinch of garlic powder or a sprinkle of paprika, to plain nuts at home. This way, you get the flavor without the dangerous sodium overload. Remembering these two types of nuts to avoid is just as crucial as knowing which ones to embrace. And next, we'll uncover two more critical warnings that often go overlooked, yet can have a profound impact on your health. Now, let's round out our discussion on the nuts that you absolutely must avoid to protect your health and vitality. This next warning might be less about the nut itself and more about how it's treated or stored. But it's critically important. I'm talking about rancid or moldy nuts. This might sound obvious, but it's surprising how many people overlook the signs, or simply think a slightly off taste isn't a big deal. The truth is, it can be very serious. Nuts are rich in healthy fats. And like all fats, they can go bad over time. When nuts become rancid, their healthy fats oxidize, turning into compounds that are actually harmful to your body. These oxidized fats contribute to inflammation, damage cells, and essentially reverse many of the benefits you're trying to gain from eating nuts in the first place. How can you tell if a nut is rancid? You'll usually notice a bitter, sour, or paint-like taste and smell. It's not just unpleasant. It's a sign that the beneficial fats have degraded into something detrimental. If it tastes off, spit it out. Even more dangerous are nuts that have developed mold. While not always visible to the naked eye, mold can produce toxins, most notably aflatoxins, which are potent carcinogens. Exposure to aflatoxins, even in small amounts over time, can severely damage your liver and weaken your immune system. This isn't a risk worth taking, especially when our bodies are already working harder to protect themselves as we age. So, always store your nuts properly in an airtight container, in a cool, dark place, or even in the refrigerator or freezer to extend their freshness and prevent rancidity and mold growth. If you buy nuts in bulk, it's wise to only purchase what you can consume within a reasonable time frame, or divide them into smaller portions for freezing. Always check the expiration dates, and trust your senses if it smells off, tastes off, or looks suspect. Throw it out. Your health is far too valuable to take chances with old or improperly stored nuts. Finally, the fourth type of nut you should avoid at all costs are fried nuts, or nuts roasted in unhealthy oils. This one often catches people off guard because roasted nuts sound healthy. Right. And nuts like cashews and peanuts are frequently sold roasted. However, the problem arises when nuts are deep fried or roasted using highly processed, unhealthy vegetable oils like soybean oil, corn oil, or cottonseed oil. These oils are often high in omega-6 fatty acids, and while some omega-6s are necessary, consuming them in excess relative to omega-3s can promote inflammation in the body. When nuts are subjected to high heat with these unstable oils, it can further degrade the quality of both the oil and the nut's own healthy fats, potentially creating harmful compounds. Think about those large bins of roasted peanuts or cashews at the store, or many snack bags. Often, they've been roasted in these cheaper, less healthy oils. The heat also can diminish some of the delicate nutrients in the nuts themselves. Instead, if you want roasted nuts, the best approach is to buy them raw and roast them lightly yourself at home. A dry roast in a pan, or a light bake in the oven at a lower temperature, without any added oils, will bring out their natural flavor and crunch while preserving their nutritional integrity. This way, you have full control over the process and avoid introducing unnecessary inflammatory oils into your diet. Remember, the goal is to enhance your health, not inadvertently undermine it with seemingly innocuous choices. So, always check the ingredient list on packaged nuts and prioritize raw or dry roasted varieties to ensure you're getting pure, unadulterated goodness. So, there you have it. A clear roadmap to smarter nut consumption in your senior years. We've explored the incredible benefits of incorporating those four powerhouses, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and pecans, into your daily routine. Each one brings its own unique set of advantages, from boosting brain power and heart health to supporting your eyes and bones, all while providing satisfying energy and helping with digestion. Remember that small handful each day can truly make a difference in how you feel. how clearly you think, and how much energy you have to embrace each day. And just as crucial, we've shined a light on the 4 types of nuts you should absolutely avoid. Steer clear of those tempting sugar-coated varieties that fuel inflammation and blood sugar spikes. Be wary of excessively salted nuts that can wreak havoc on your blood pressure. Always be vigilant for rancid or moldy nuts, which pose serious health risks and can undermine your internal systems. And finally, avoid those fried nuts or nuts roasted in unhealthy oils that can introduce unwanted inflammatory compounds into your body. Remember, small changes can truly make a big difference to your health and happiness. It's not about drastic overhauls. It's about making informed, consistent choices that empower your body to thrive. Every time you choose a plain, unsalted almond over a honey-roasted peanut, you're investing in a more vibrant, energetic future for yourself. It's about being kind to your body, giving it the fuel it truly deserves to live your best life. We'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed a difference in your health since incorporating more nuts into your diet? Or perhaps you have a favorite way to enjoy almonds or walnuts that you'd like to share. Please leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Your insights help us all learn and grow together. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps our channel reach more people who could benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on more helpful tips and advice on living your best life at every age. Thank you for joining me on this important journey toward better health. Live your best life at every age.